girls and girls. I'm one of them there rebel types. They call it stand-up comedy and improv. I don't know about the improv place. I'm just going to make some stuff up. People in the supermarket, those are the ones that get me. You go down there, you got the aisle, and they cram so much stuff in the store these days. The aisles are wide enough to get what? Maybe 2 baskets rubbing each other against each other and knocking stuff off the shelf. You get these people that go down there, they park all sideways in the road and everything. They got it all jacked sideways, and it's them. And they'll be on the canned food aisle going, now where is that cereal at? Hey, you know they're lost, inconsiderate, and rude. Here's what I do before I go to the store. You take the night before you go to the store, and you get you a big old bowl of chili and some tamales and some peppers, anything that'll make, noxious gas eke out of your butt, and you save it. Don't you pass that wind. You save that for the store. You come across this group of rude people, this is funny stuff. You hold it and hold it. Tell you about the burst. Be sure and put a silencer on that. You may want to wear 2 pair of drawers or stuff so you don't make a big noise and they get all tipped off. Walk up there, and as you're saying, excuse me, start letting that eke out and stuff. Fumigate them people. And then you walk on by, walk slow, and then get the hell out of there, because, man, the smells are coming, you know it is. And then look back, stand there at the end of the aisle, and watch them accuse each other of being the one to do it and hold their nose and stuff. That'll keep them busy for a while. They want to see what rude is. I come down there and pass gas in amongst you. You guys will blame each other and stuff. Maybe you won't park the hell in the way. Golly. Come across a lady today. She was sitting there coming to go out, getting ready to go out of the store there onto the main road. She's sitting there kind of a little cockeyed in the road. Can't tell which way she's going. No turn signal on. And a little traffic goes by, and then there's a clear spot. She says, okay, she's going on across all the traffic, and there's a big old truck in the turn lane. The truck makes his turn, and there ain't nobody. And she's still sitting there. I went, well, enough of this. Laid on the horn. Just, she finally gets moving out, goes out 2 lanes, sits there. She's doing about 15 miles an hour, got her elbow on the wheel, and she's looking down, text messaging. I mean, to tell you, she thought she's the only person on the planet. What's up with you people? That just goes to prove you can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. There ought to be a new saying now. You can't text message and phone at the same time. It's obvious. I see it all the time. That's right. And the one that gets me is people on the phone. They'll be doing 25 miles an hour in a 50 mile an hour zone. You see them mumbling and jumbling, their heads all cocked sideways, and they're staring with their elbow and stuff, and it's like, hey, you see them all animated and shit. They ain't watching where they're going, so I help them out with their conversation. Here's what I do, is you get on the horn for about 5 minutes and follow them, just, and they're like, I'm talking here. Yeah, well, I'm trying to drive here. Get the hell off the road, or learn to drive and talk, or quit one or the other. I mean, geez, you can't do both. That's obvious. It's pretty funny stuff, but I got some solutions for that rudeness. Be right rude back to them. Hell, I mean, I was all thinking they all that in a bag of chips. Maybe if you're rude to them all the time, I think, wow. Most time I go, wow. Is everybody a jerk around here? No, it's just you. Get a clue. Golly. And then, what is it with people that get on the internet and there's this anonymity stuff, or anonymities, or enemies or something? They get on and they want to argue and cuss and, treat others wrong and stuff. Here's how to stop them. Here's a quick one. Ask them this, just quite simply. Hey, what are you, 12 years old? Now, if you acting a fool and stuff, what kind of comeback you got for that? No, I'm 38. Well, you act like you're 12. Golly. Come on, get a life, grow up. But, you know, man's been, what, here, 70,000 years or something? Let me give you the history of man, okay? Man, if you take in comparison to how long the world's been here and how many days and weeks and stuff we've been, look, the way I figure it, man's been on the planet in the comparison of all it is for about a year. And 2 months into it, he figured the earth ended at the blue splashy stuff. Okay? And then another 2 months went by, and one of them figured out that, hey, you can go out in the blue splashy stuff, but don't go too far or you're liable to fall off of the world. You know, and then 2 weeks later, here we are, 6 months into mankind's program. You know, the world is flat and you'll fall off the edge. So be careful, you know. Oh, wow. That's pretty quick evolvement there. 6 months and I figured out the world was flat and you'll fall off the edge. Another 2 months passed by and some rocket scientist comes up with, hey, this thing's actually round. A guy went around and he came back, and golly, we live on a round planet. Now here we are at 8 months. Another month goes by. Here we are at 9 months. Some guy figures, hey, I got me one of these here fancy telescopes, and I looked out there, and everything out there in the heavens is moving around us. So, ergo, we're at the center of the universe. Well, that was a nice one. Well, 2 of them got a telescope in the 10th month and figured out that, whoa, we're not at the center of the universe. We actually revolve around the sun. The sun's at the center of the all-known universe. That's cool. And then I figured that there is no other intelligent life out there. I'm still waiting to find the intelligent life here, to be truthful with you. But that our solar system, as is at just, golly, it just gets me so tongue-tied, at the center of all that is known. And we the closest to the center, so therefore we are the victors. I mean, you know what cracks me up? I put the Hubble telescope out there, and then all of a sudden the scientists say, hey, the universe is expanding faster than we had anticipated. Of course, you got you a telescope out there that doesn't have the Earth's rays and the atmosphere and all that stuff in its way, and you can actually see faster and further. So I calculate that into your things. Well, what is wrong with man? We're all fighting over $1. Do you know that less than two, there's more than 2 people around here. Less than half, that's what I meant to say, not 2. If there was 2 of us on here, we'd still be fighting over this crap, I swear. Half of the world's population lives on less than $2 a day. And they're the ones that are starving. Yet, what's up? We all run around to grab $1? Just to grab $1, we will kick, punch, pull, hit, shoot, bomb, and do everything we can to get what the other one has. You know what I figured out? It shouldn't be mankind. They got some stuff confused. I mean, I think the name ought to be raccoons. I mean, we have more in common with raccoons. Cause, come on, if it's shiny, and if it's shiny, that's it. We act like a bunch of raccoons. We'll beat each other up over a shiny piece of glass and call it a diamond. And then everybody wants it. I'll kill you for your shiny things. I mean, what kind of mentality is that? It shouldn't be mankind. I think somebody switched them 2 names. Raccoon should have been called man, and man should have been called raccoons because they act like one. Ooh, shiny. You know, you get your hand stuck in a jar and have to cut it off before you let go of some shiny piece of glass. I mean, to tell you, what are you people thinking? You'll starve the other half of the world to fight over a piece of rock. A shiny rock, no doubt. But, golly, what's in you people's heads? Anyway, I'm out of here, man.